Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another channel. We are finally going to get back into yet another account takeover after what, 11 months or something like that. So it's been a super freaking long time since I last did this and I am about to lose my mind again. So DeadHyena, thank you so much for letting me use your account. Let's take a look at all of your stats by the way. Oh, and yeah, R6 Zora, oh my god. Free-to-play accounts be like... So he considered himself a mid-game account, but honestly based on the timings over here, 56 seconds on Chronos, 1 minute on APEP, and sub 2 minutes on Fafnir as well. I feel like this is what an endgame account is supposed to look like. Oh, okay, so he hasn't actually completed 60 stars on his IT, and okay, he's still struggling a little bit on his Calamity Island as well. And the same for his Dislyte lens. I see. Okay, so in terms of content clearing, Ritual Miracles he's doing fine, but in terms of like the Dislyte lens, he is definitely not at the end game yet just because he cannot get like consistent EX++ or not even an EX++ to begin with. So I'm gonna be addressing some of these issues like maybe his Calamity Island as well and yeah, something like this. For the most part, I feel like Infinity Tower is definitely possible. To get 60 stars, it is really quite easy right now, or it's a lot simpler than it were in the past. Now there are some things that trigger me a little bit, which is like the number of 0.1 tickets that he has, and of course the number of summons that he has. He's not saving, which means that he's probably not going to perform very well in the Flaming Echo coming really soon. And a lot of you guys asked me about the Flaming Echo as well, and what I can say is that there is only a 50 summon limit, I think. Once you hit that mark, you're going to get one free legendary and that's about it. I feel like that's all there is in the Flaming Echo. We have yet to find out because I cannot see the event just yet. So let's have a quick look at all of his equipments, right? So he's currently on the Wind set, not the Ocean set. Okay, but Avatar makes sense for PvE. What's his attack offensive kit? Okay, his crit rate is super freaking low. His crit damage is so low. His attack is pretty good. But yeah, crit rate is kind of low there. He's using Ife as well. Is she fully skilled up? She is not skilled up. So I believe he used her for the, I don't know, Calamity Island. I'm not sure. I mean, there's very little use for her right now. Gaia's at R0, okay. With the Thunder Avatar set, that is okay. His stats are really good. Okay, it's a little bit low on the attack, but his crit damage is pretty fine. So yeah, this is a decent stat. I mean, oh my god, his HP is also freaking low for some reason. And he decided to go for Leora even though he had a Gaia's. Very interesting. His crit rates are all freaking low, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, his equipment definitely needs a little bit of help. Like these crit rates, wow. What about his Embla? Oh my goodness, why are your crit rates so low? My guy. Okay, fully resoed, that's fine. He's built for the Calamity Island, obviously. As for Zora, actually Zora you can also build her with like the Tyranny set if you're using her for the Calamity Island. But okay, she has good crit rate, she has decent crit damage and good attack power. Okay, so Zora is obviously his favorite Esper. But for the rest of his Espers over here, okay, no builds. Finally, thank god. Too low crit rate on Yunchuan, dude. Yunchuan needs to have 100% crit rate because he needs to crit in order for him to land the third eye seal. So it's essential that he has full crit rate. So the rest of your allies, whenever they attack, he's going to be able to assist afterwards. So my guy, you definitely have to work a little bit on all of your crit rate, right? So try to make sure that your crit rates are a little bit more improved. Oh my god, Ollie super low crit rate, are you serious? Your guys is not even R2. Okay, I see the problem with your account right now. So I think for this video, I'm going to work on two content for him. So the first is going to be Shadow Gale, and the second is probably just going to be whatever Calamity Island we have today. Now, he is running a team that is very similar to mine, and oh my god, Gaia's does not work on this particular content. Like, if you want to go for consistency, Gaia's is definitely not here for consistency because of his typing. So Gaia's is probably going to be removed. It is good that he has the speed lead here, that is fine. And he's going for the Anki-Chai abuse, which is okay. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my lineup, right? So I'm actually going to get rid of Anki-Chai. We don't really need Anki-Chai over here. And we're going to pop in one Catherine here, and we are going to pop in another Sender. Where is your Sender? Now this team is a lot stronger than whatever that he just had, and I believe that this is going to give him a much better score on average. But of course we need to give them better stats. Oh my god, these stats are not gonna fly at all. What about your Ira? Your Ira is also freaking slow, wow, and your Alice is also super slow. Okay, so I think his account is clearly low on speed and clearly very low on crit rate. So what you can do is to work on Chronos a little bit more for more speed and possibly get some extra crit rate from some recurve sets or maybe some of the Master Growth sets or the Growth sets. You can also try to work on APEP as well because APEP drops the Fiery set, which is really good if you just need that extra 20% crit rate. It's the perfect set for a lot of different Espers. So I'm going to go ahead and rebuild some of his characters like Catherine for example. You do not need her to be on the Astral set. It is not essential, although it is very helpful. Okay, so I was upgrading a bunch of his equipment and dude, his stats now are so much better. He has an extra 56 speed. That is not a lot, but I'm sure we can Oh my goodness, we can capitalize on the speed, dude. We can gain so much more speed, dude. Okay, so for all of these supports, like Catherine, Ira, whatsoever, you need to have a speed main, okay? Going for HP percentage, defense percentage, this does not fly. This is like so cursed. And for Catherine, you do not need her to be on Avatara, okay? Even if it's gonna be like for Fafnir, it is not important at all. So just load her with all the speed that you have. So for example, this one over here. Okay, we have some decent speed. Let's just drop it onto her, and now our speed is like so much better, right? We have plus 145 right now. And these are without boost stones as well. So in fact, we should be able to boost some of these. Oh, okay. Never mind. Now, I have no complaints whatsoever about his Chloe, but I do feel like using her with the Ocean set is going to improve on her average by a great margin. So definitely try to get an Ocean set. That is going to work really well for her. But in terms of stats, I think she is okay. She don't need all that much crit rate just because Shadow Gale is after all a wind type, so she already has extra 15% crit rate there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work on the rest of his support. So like for example, right, your Alice should always be slightly slower than Meredith. I'm gonna freaking lose my mind, dude. Your Alice has to be slower than Meredith. Meredith needs to drop the speed up buff, she needs to drop all her buffs, and then Alice follows up with the extension so that you have a 3-turn speed up buff at the start. My guy. And I mean, okay, look at all of these equipments, right? So he has a lot of focus on HP, but he has no focus on speed at all. Like that does not fly with a Meredith. Meredith needs to have speed in order to fly. Wait, what? What even the hell is this meme equipment here that he locked as well? Is he so proud of this? Okay, so now take a look at this, right? We have Alice with 204 speed. We have Meredith with 211 speed. So Meredith is going to be faster, which is perfect. This is exactly what we need. So that everyone gets 3 turns of speed up buff, like I said. Ira, it is better that she is a little bit faster, but I think this is gonna work out. Now we just need to address the sender issue here, which is, oh my freaking god, man, the crit rate. What the? Just how bad are your equipments? Like, oh my god, so much focus on crit damage, but no crit rate to back it up. Okay, this is good. This is a good set. Crit damage, speed. Okay, this is also, wow, this is actually a really good set. And okay, so he in his mind, what he's thinking is like, oh my god, how am I gonna give up on this piece because the stats are so good? Dude, you gotta understand that the rest of your substats are shit. So this is probably like the greatest sin in Dislyte. You should always focus on your crit rate before focusing on anything else. Like your attack power, your crit damage, those do not matter. Your crit rate needs to be as high as possible. Oh, look at this. This is such a good set for Sender, dude. Yeah, we should use this. Wow, I'm actually gonna freaking lose my mind, dude. He has some really good pieces here that he has just not built for some reason, right? Let's see, is this gonna go into like 15% crit rate? It does not go into 15% rip. Yo, what the heck, dude? Look at that. Oh my god, this is such a good set. Perfect. Okay, so we just need to raise it to 15, but I think we're a little bit low on gold right now. So okay, this set I'm gonna keep. What about this? This I think I should keep, and this one definitely change this, dude. Dude, you do not need the speed. I mean, okay, speed is important, but the crit rate is more important right now. Okay, look at his stats right now. This is fixed. I lowered his speed by a little bit, but I increased his crit rate to 80%, which is essential. This is so freaking important. I cannot stress how important crit rate is. Okay, so let's do one run and let's see how this works out for us. Okay, I had to redo a little bit more of his stats. So let's take a look at all of his stats right now. So his Catherine has the same stats, 240 speed. His Chloe is still the same, exactly the same. I have not touched her stuff. Ira, she is a little bit faster, and guess what? She's on the Ocean set right now, and I haven't even maxed out all of her equipment pieces, so this is going to fly so much better. And Alice, I've given her a lot more speed. She currently has 252 speed, and the same goes for Meredith as well. I increased her speed a little bit more, so now she has 255. So just make sure that your Alice is just slightly slower than your Meredith, and that's gonna be perfect. And Sender, I have not touched his stats as well. So let's take a look at how this works right now. I believe that this is gonna like do the job just fine. Okay, so we start off with the speed up buff and we extend it to 3 turns, like so. So that we have a lot more rotation at the start. It kind of works out in general, but the most important thing is to have a lot of speed during the mid part of the fight, so that Catherine takes a lot more turns and she don't lose her speed up buff so often. That's why I feel like Catherine on the Astral set is probably not very good, because she gets rid of the buffs on herself too quickly and she's not going to be able to rotate a little bit better. I feel, okay, some of you guys might also say that, yeah, but she gets rid of 2 buffs when she double takes a turn, right? Which also kind of makes sense, but it doesn't reduce her cooldowns, so it doesn't reduce her 3rd skill cooldown, which is quite important, I think. So she needs to take more turns. Okay, so this is the mid part of the fight. We need to make sure that Catherine loses all 18 stacks of the debuff on herself, so that Ira will no longer prioritize the Rising Gamer's Watch buff onto Catherine. She will only prioritize it onto Chloe instead, during the part where we need to rack up a lot of points. So far we're doing okay. We have 5 more stacks. We have 3 more stacks. That's it. Looking really good. But of course our multipliers need to be improved a little bit. We need to at least hit a 10 times multiplier to get at least an EX score. Okay, this is definitely going to work out very nicely for us. 100%, dude. I improved your team by so much, dude. So this is exactly how you should try to focus your Shadow Gale team to look like, so that it becomes very reliable. So I think we have like a 10 times multiplier here. Or 12 times if you're lucky. We got 10 times multiplier. Okay, so we're not going to get EX++, but we're going to perform super well. Like super, I'm going to break his record over here. 100% easy. So take a look at this, right? Ira is going to prioritize her second skill onto Chloe right now. So I've talked about this, there you go. I talked about this strategy before. And this is the same strategy that I use for my own current setup. And I'm doing like an average of about 13 million right now. Oh, easy clap. Easy clap. 8.3 million. What is that? That is EX, right? I believe that's an EX. It's okay that our Chloe died is perfectly fine right now. So just one single improvement to your team. Okay, I wouldn't say it's like one single improvement. Many changes were made, but this is the right focus for you to improve your Shadow Gale score. We have an EX plus just by sorting out your relics, right? Sorting out your equipment. So there you go, I have a brand new record for you, 2 million higher than whatever that you just had. So make sure that you don't touch all these equipments, or rather improve on these equipment. So for your Chloe, give her the Ocean set, that's gonna be a lot better for her. Sander, try to improve on his overall damage output, that's fine. You don't have to focus on accuracy at all. But yeah, so that's it for Shadow Gale. Let's take a look at his Calamity Island team. Okay, so today is the Flow Day, which is probably one of the easier towers to defeat. Okay, so he's going with the offensive setup, which is not going to work, especially on the higher floors of the Surging Pillar. So we're actually going to just replace some of these Espers. We don't need Leora here. I guess for lower floors, guys, it's still fine. We definitely do not want a Sally here. Like, our healing is not our priority. And okay, you fully skilled up the Phantom Sisters, which is fine. They have decent speed. Super freaking low accuracy for some reason. Like, dude, you're supposed to give her accuracy and not HP. She's a controller. I mean, yeah, HP is fine, but HP is like the least important stat for her. Or rather, it's like the least most important stats for her. So actually what I'm going to do is a very underrated strat, which is to just give her an accuracy main. An accuracy main is freaking important, especially when you're not able to accommodate with the proper accuracy, right? So okay, so this is like perfect. We have accuracy main, accuracy sub, speed sub. It's easy for us to get like 100% accuracy just by this one change over here. So take a look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And we should get... Oh, nice. Okay, fine. This is not bad. I think this is okay. Let's just push it up to 15. Can we get a little bit more speed? Okay, we got more HP. Okay, but as you can see now, we have 87% accuracy, right? 87%. And on top of that, our HP is still pretty good, right? We didn't lose all that much. But right now, we have so much more accuracy, and this is going to be a little bit better for us. Now, as for the rest of your Espers here, I think for the Flow Tower, it is really quite simple. There's many ways for you to handle this. For example, you can use Ira, because Ira is able to reduce all of their AP, which means they don't take so many turns. It is very important that they don't take many turns. So AP control is very important. Now, aside from that, Kara is probably one of the most preferred picks, just because... Oh my gosh, she's so slow. What the heck? Then what are you using her for? Just because her damage output becomes really high in the higher floors of the Surging Pillar. But now that we are on the lower floor, we do not need Kara. Oh shit, we do not need Kara at all. We can replace her with maybe, let's say, Palmy, right? Palmy is going to be an excellent choice as well. In fact, we can use Palmy as a lead over here. And he is running her as a controller. Oh my goodness, this is not the right way to build your Palmy, but okay. This is possibly going to work out really well for us. Let's check this out. So he's clearly stuck on 125. That's why he's not... that's why he didn't progress to 130. So let's just at least beat this floor for him. And it's going to be like freaking easy. This is like... With the equipment pieces that he has, right? I guarantee you that he did not even try at all. Okay, so we start off with the third skill, okay, and now we can just like, we can reduce our AP. Nice, something like that. And I believe her third skill reduces AP. Yes, reduce AP as well. So just AP control them and that's gonna be fine. We can land some stunts if necessary with our Palmy, and it is also gonna be okay, especially when they accidentally get 100% AP, which means our control is not enough. Okay, now that you're seeing all these animations, it is clear that this is like the first time that I'm doing this content. And we can also use her first skill to reduce the AP of enemies, right? So for example, you can change the settings to sequence mode so that you can see who's going to take the next turn. And obviously this guy is going to take the next turn, so we might want to push him back a little bit, AP down just like so. And we can use Ira to reduce the cooldown of whoever we want to get their skills up more frequently. So for example, we want to focus more on the Fatum Sisters, maybe we can use it on the Fatum Sisters so that we reduce her cooldown to now 2 from 3. And we can go ahead and just stun everyone just because they are about to take the turn. And this is why it's so important to build Palmy as a DPS and not a controller, because right over here we should have done a lot more DPS. Alright, so that's the first... oh no, not yet. Alright, so that's the first wave done. Let's move on to the second wave, and now we need to ensure that we conserve our skills for the third wave. That's the most important thing, and that's about it. Alright, boss wave time, and yeah, my Ira has cooldown on her third skill, but I think it's still gonna be okay. Okay, so I guess we can try to use our first skill just to try to gamble to get another turn, right? 25%, so hopefully you get 25% proc, or not, rip. Never mind, it's fine. Reduce their AP. Reduce more AP. Just need to make sure that the Yuntran don't take a turn, and that's about it. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. Crap, he's definitely gonna take a turn. Unless we stun him on our first hit here. Let's try. Oh, we did get a stun! Oh, nice! Very nice. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Yuntran is gonna move again. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Reduce AP, please. Reduce AP. Oh my god, we are clapped. Gonna get clapped. Oh. Oh. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, never mind. Force stun on everyone. Nice. Very nice. Don't worry, guys. We still have this. We still have this. Absolutely. Alright, easy clap with the Gaia's Classic. Nice. Alright, so that's it. Like, this team is gonna work out really well for you until about 150, where DPS kind of falls short a little bit. But Xiaoman is still gonna be good. Palmy is gonna be decent, especially when you give her more attack power, but Gaia's probably not gonna be relevant. But for the most part, you can definitely use this team all the way to about 150, and that's still gonna be fine for you. Anyway, while this video has been super freaking long, most importantly, I hope you guys learn a thing or two about how you can build your espers for specific content, like for example Dislyte and all that. Anyway, from what we have right here, his account is pretty much very close to endgame right now, based on the kind of content that he can clear with the equipment that he has and with the esper that he has as well. So what do you think about today's account takeover? Let me know down in the comment section below. Would you like to see more account takeovers or not? Let me know as well if this is something that would interest you in terms of content moving on to the future as well. So hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video. And thank you so much to DeadHyena, and I am going to change your signature as always. Daddy Free to Play was here on 29 April.